Hey everybody, it's Elle from theladyonlocation.com, and I'm here in Inglewood at KJLH, and I am in studio with The Issue with Reverend Jason Lewis and David Hernandez. They're talking about porn and purity. Can you watch porn and still be pure in God's eye? Is masturbation okay? Can you lose your virginity and then gain it back? We're talking issues. It's The Issue with David Hernandez and Reverend Jason Lewis. Come on, we're going to listen in.
We forget in an age where, especially in our Christian culture, sex is demonized, when actually sex was created by God for the pleasure between a husband and a wife. That's why it was created. And because of our own temptation and our own lust as humanity and our own desire to have something when we want it, and it doesn't matter the consequences, we've taken something beautiful and good that God created and we've perverted it as a society and as a culture. And it's really a shame.
I mean, it's out there. This is a $97 billion industry.
Yeah.
$97 billion.
And it's interesting because sex in itself is not intrinsically wrong. I mean, as Justin said, God made it so that we can take pleasure in it when you find that male or that female that you are going to spend the rest of your life with, the one that you make covenant with God. I mean, Adam didn't ask for Eve. He just woke up and there it was, you know? And so God designed it for that particular purpose. And yet, as we've all said, the pornography game has just completely twisted. It's just made it so illicit. It's just something that was meant to be so beautiful, and they've demonized it and made it such an evil thing.
520-KJLH is the number, 520-KJLH. We want you to call in. And really the question is, not only do you watch porn, how do you believe that porn affects your outlook on relationships?
Yeah.
Do you believe that porn affects your outlook on life? Right? I mean, are you even able to have a valuable relationship, a meaningful relationship? And I was going to say this because I just had a conversation with somebody else earlier this week. Kim Kardashian, has a tape out there. I'm guilty, I've seen it. And you wonder if, you know, it's out there, it's circulating, and can you have a meaningful relationship ever again? You've put yourself out there like that, right? I don't know. 520-KJLH, now the lines are lighting up. Do you watch porn? Do you feel that it influences your outlook on relationships, on life?
And maybe we can throw another question in there. If you're a Christian, a Christ follower, are you okay with watching porn? And does it affect your walk with Christ?
Does it affect your walk with Christ?
For a little while when I was married, I would have my wife watch porn every now and then. But God came into my head and said, "What are you doing? This is not how I wanted you under holy matrimony to act." And I stopped it.
Prescott. So you just said you and your wife watched porn together.
Yeah, I had her watching it with me, so she get turned on, I get turned on, and we have a good time.
Did that enhance the marriage?
No, because God just brought it to me like, "You fool, you're doing the wrong thing." And I stopped it. I cut it out.
Now, how did it affect the way that you viewed your wife? I mean, how did it affect the marriage? And are you saying it affected it in a negative way or positive way?
Well, no, it didn't affect it negatively nor positively. But I realized that the Spirit was saying, you're not supposed to do that. You don't have to do that. You've already committed, under God's grace and mercy. So if I can turn her on my own, or she reciprocate that, then, what's the sense of it? So I got rid of that, and I just don't watch porn. Hey, if you remember Kurt Franklin went to rehab because he was hooked on porno film.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there you go, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Prescott. Manny, you're on The Issue. Go ahead, talk to us.
Yes. The best porn scene I've ever seen was in the movie Shaka Zulu. And it was when Shaka was in his tent, and the young woman, she came in, and they proceeded to get intimate, but the director cut it short. So it kind of left the rest to your imagination, but that was the best. And I will never ever watch porn again, ever, until I can get some films from Africa done by real Africans.
Oh, wow.
Not European Africans.
I understand. So you're in
Not
support.
American black, not Caribbean black, but I mean the real Africans.
Yeah, you just want to take it to the motherland.
I think they can show you guys how it's really done.
Oh, so the motherland, they can. You're saying that they can do it like no other.
Have you seen the movie Shaka Zulu?
I'm sorry, you know what? I missed it, but yeah, I'll write that down right now. Thank you, Manny. My next guest is Minister Danielle Williams. Very, very, very interesting story. I'm just gonna give you a brief summary. She was a stripper. Mm-hmm. She got into prostitution, and now she's a minister. Right?
Wow.
She has a book called From Porn to the Pulpit. Now, I would think myself, just by hearing that, she might have some very, very valuable information to give to a lot of people about how the porn industry, how that whole industry can affect how you view people.
What if we watch porn? I've watched it. I've fallen to it. I've made some mistakes. Where do I go from now? Where do I go from there? How do I pick up the pieces? How do I change my life? Because I want to live for God. What do I do next?
Give us some
Well,
nuggets.
can I say this real quick as far as the porn thing? I want people to understand that watching everything that glitters is not gold. You see something and you have no idea what goes on in this industry. I watched pornography before I got involved in it, and it's one thing to watch and then it's another thing to do it. Once I got into that industry, the STD rate, the suicide rate, the drug rate is so high.
Wow.
Everybody is dysfunctional. Everybody has come from a dysfunctional background. Most of the women have been pimped
Go
or have
ahead.
been raped
Let
or
us know.
abused as children. You have no idea what you're watching. These people are hurting. These people are high. They're mentally impaired while they're doing this. You have no idea what the sex industry holds and entails in that. And so you're thinking, I'm just going to have a good time. But people don't understand this is a spiritual battle, too. You opening up all kind of things in the spirit realm while you're watching this. This is perversion. Pornography is perversion. Whether it's a man and a man and a woman and a woman, a threesome, group sex, it's perversion. And you're opening up yourself to that. So it's not just, I'm just watching this movie. You have no idea what you're sending yourself through.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's amazing. Danielle, this is honestly, it's the bomb. I really, really am glad that you could join us today and just give us insight.